You got it? You got the song? Here, we'll go one more time. So I'm Jeff Walker, and I was revisiting a book that I got a lot out of. It's called Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath. And one of the core things in there, what they call the curse of knowledge. And this is this idea that when we become expert in something or we have a lot of knowledge about something, we underestimate how hard it is to communicate that knowledge to someone else. And this holds a lot of us back if we want to be a leader for our team, if we want to market and sell something. It's almost impossible to not assume a lot of knowledge in your audience when you're communicating to them. We just assume that we could just tell them a few words because that will communicate whatever the idea is. Because we have that idea running through our heads. We might have been thinking about that idea for a day or a week or months or even years. We've been thinking about this idea. So when we go to communicate that idea to our audience, whether they're potential clients or whether they're team members, we under-communicate. We have this song running through our head, and it's almost impossible for us to imagine what it's like to not have that song running through our head. When I just tapped out that song, it was so blatantly obvious to me what it was, but the odds are you couldn't get it. There was a study where they had people do this exact exercise where they tapped out a melody and they estimated what the odds were that their audience would be able to guess what it was, and they 10x they overestimated the ability of their audience to be able to hear the song. That song that I was playing, at least if you're from the United States, probably most of the English-speaking world, it's a very obvious song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Now that you know the song, it's probably, I'll tap it out, I won't sing, and it'll be almost impossible for you to not hear it, even though a couple of minutes ago you couldn't hear it, It's a funny thing. When we have a song running through our head, when we have an idea running through our head, we just assume our audience can understand that they know what it is. If you're trying to sell something, it's so easy to make these assumptions about your offer, about your product, about how it's going to make an impact on your clients' lives. We've got that song running through our head, and we way under-communicate. When I teach product launches and when I see people have a problem in product launches, it's because, if the launch doesn't do well, it's usually one of the biggest reasons is because the person doing the launch does not communicate the offer well. They think they've communicated what the offer is. They think they've communicated the impact that it's going to make on their prospective clients, on their prospects. But in general, they've way under-communicated. They have the curse of knowledge running through their head. It's really an amazing thing. Try this out. Just pick out some super simple song and try it out with someone. And that song will be running through your head. It's like, they have to get this. How could they possibly miss it? But the reality is they will almost surely miss that song. And so you have to remember this curse of knowledge. When you want to communicate, either maybe it's a strategic plan or a vision to your team or an offer to your clients, you gotta over-communicate, or at least over-communicate in terms of what you're thinking. So I'm Jeff Walker. If you're watching this anywhere else besides my blog at jeffwalker.com, head on over there. That's where all the goodies are. Scroll down, leave a comment for me, and let me know what the song is that's playing in your head. Give me some shares on social, and let's go get them this week.